Okay, just a wee video on finding the percentage of an amount, but in context. I've picked this example here just because there's a few pieces of terminology that I'll need to explain. So, first thing to look at is interest rates. If you have a savings account, which is what this example is describing, a bank will pay you money for choosing to put your money into their bank. Obviously, you have a selection of banks that you can choose from, and to try and entice you to use a particular bank, they will give you an interest rate. Now, the interest rate is usually given as a percentage, and the percentage you're given is usually per year. So you might have seen in some adverts the letters APR. And what that is the percentage of the amount you put into your savings account that the bank will give you. There's another bit of terminology here is annum. So annum just means per year. So another way to say that sentence would be, Helen puts £580 into a savings account with an interest rate of 5% per year. Now, there's a range of different accounts that you can use. A savings account is exactly what it says in the tin. It's where you would put money to try and save up for things like buying a house, buying a car, things like that. So where it's quite a big purchase and you're going to be putting money into a savings account for quite a long time is when you would use that. The money that you can, if any of you have got bank accounts that you withdraw and put money into, that's called a current account. So that's the account where you'll be putting money in and taking it out quite a lot. And like I said, there's a few different accounts, but those are the main two. So you've got a savings account, which is more of a kind of account that you would put money into regularly and you wouldn't take it out that often. And then you've got a current account where your money would come in and out very regularly. Okay, so to tackle this question, it's the same idea as what we've been doing up until now. We've just got to find 5% of the amount to begin with. Like I said, this is something that's being paid to you, so we'll work out what to do with that 5% once we've calculated it. I'm going to build it from 10%, so again, just finding 10%, dead easy to find 10%, just divide by 10. Okay, and we're going to get £58. Okay, so we're building from there. I've got 10%. How do I get 5? Well, how do I get from 10% down to 5%? Well, I simply divide by 2. So again, all I do is I take my £58 and I divide it by 2. So it goes in twice, carry the 1 over, and it goes in 9 times. Okay, so we get £29. Okay, so to explain what that means, if Helen puts £580 into the savings account, she doesn't touch it for a year, she doesn't put any more money in, she doesn't take any money out, the bank will give her £29 just for leaving their money in that account. So that kind of explains what we've got to do to get the amount in the account after 1 year. The bank are paying Helen this, so to get the total amount in the bank account, we're going to do a wee addition, and again we'll just do that as an up and down sum. Okay, so after 1 year, the amount of money that would be in Helen's account would be £609. And this is probably a good point to point out the difference between interest and balance. So the interest is what the bank paid Helen for leaving the money in the account. That's the £29. The balance is the amount of money in the account, and that'll include what she put in. So in this example, Helen put in £580, and also the interest that she's been paid. So obviously Helen was paid £29 in interest. So in total, in that account would be £609. So interest, what you're being paid, balance, what's in the account, the total amount of money.